Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions back again with some more Battlefield 3. As always, I would appreciate it if you leave a like, or if you would leave a like, and if you do enjoy, I was running the complete wrong way. Wow, I'm such an idiot. Why am I running out of the game zone, dude? What the hell's that all about? Idiot. Anyway. I'm bringing back Battlefield 3 if you guys enjoy it. As always, please feel free to leave a like. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit about something. I know some people fuss when I cover actual topics while live comming, but I think it's a dynamic that not a lot of people try to strike, and I see it as rather interesting at times, off the cuff, funny. Even if I do get sidetracked at times, I think that's kind of my bit. That's my shtick. That's what I do. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about a little bit about gay marriage. For those of you that don't know, today the Supreme Court of the United States, or SCOTUS, as some people call it, as I might refer to it in the comments if I engage people and people do. Oh no! Wow, what's that? What? Oh God, it's shooting large bullets at me. Struck down. The Supreme Court struck down the Defense of Marriage Act, which was signed into law in the 90s, which at the federal level of government, for those of you that may not be familiar with the United States and our system of government, we basically, oh God, what the hell is that guy doing? Is that Jeffrey Dahmer? What? Hold on a second. Jeffrey! What are you doing? I'm going to splash damage you to death, bro, because you ain't going nowhere off of that. For those of you that may not be familiar with our system of government here in the United States, oh, what? Where did Jeffrey Dahmer come from? No! There we go. May not be familiar. We have basically two levels. There are, there's the municipal level. Okay, three. The federal level, which is the highest level of government, which is if you are outside of the United States, you are most likely going to be seeing and or interacting with, on whatever level, the federal level of government in the United States. Then there's the state level of government. The United States is comprised of many states, several states, and a few different, I believe, no, not colonies. They're, oh, Jesus, what are they called? Interests of states like Puerto Rico and Guam and things of that nature. But those all have respective governments of their own represented at the federal level, and then there's a municipal level of the cities or villages that reside within the states themselves. And at the federal level today, the Supreme Court of the United States, which is a federal organ, ruled that the Defense of Marriage Act, which at the federal level defined marriage as being between a man and a woman, effectively outlawing gay marriage, ruled that to be unconstitutional under the Equal Protection Clause, saying the Constitution says that all citizens should be equally protected by the rights and liberties granted in the Constitution. And I may be a little bit ham-handed in this, and for that I apologize if I'm not particularly. Come on, dude! Oh, come! What the? Oh God! Did he just land that and poop on me? I may be. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I may be. Just glossing over a few things here, but basically at the federal level it said the marriage is between a man and a woman, and thus not a man and a man or a woman and another woman. And so gay couples were effectively barred from getting married and receiving the benefits of marriage. Some would say the ill benefits of marriage, fighting and having to deal with each other all the time, but they were denied that. And they were denied some of the protections, the tax breaks, the this, that, the other. And that today was, again, struck down as unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. They said, no. You gay couples, gay people, a couple of gay people, but a gay couple is, of course, being comprised of U.S. citizens, are not equally protected under this law. This law violates their right to the equal protection of other laws granted by the government to other citizens that are not gay or may not be gay or are not a gay couple. and that violates their right to equal protection, and it is thus unconstitutional. So the Defense of Marriage Act is no more in the United States of America. What the hell? Where did this guy shoot me from? Now, the interesting... Oh, they're on the roof of the place. Here's the thing about gay marriage. And this is, from a legal sense, that's the legal sense. That's what there was a 5-4 decision, which is kind of rather disconcerting that even at the federal level, such a slam dunk issue was a hard fought battle for the Supreme Court justices, of which there are 9. But in the philosophical sense, I don't understand even how people. I mean, I do understand, but that's a fight or a bone I really don't want to pick with some people. But it befuddles me that people can just be so ham-handed in saying marriage is between a man and a woman, blah, 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 blah. And now, of course, some people may try to some intellectual skullduggery with regards to, well, marriage is defined by the Merriam-Webster dictionary as this, but we're talking about the colloquial use of the term marriage, which is the union, a bond between two people that they share, and they're entitled to tax breaks and all things, just like a regular couple. But how is it that marriage, a man and a man, or a woman and a woman getting married, affects anybody else in any way, shape, or form? How is that such a thing? How is that even a thing? This is not talking specifically about, now, the other side of this is that Proposition 8 was not, it was, the appeal was dismissed by the Supreme Court, which is not the same. What the hell? Oh, I knew he fell. Which is not the same as the Supreme Court. Proposition 8 is California law from proposition that defines marriage as, between a man and a woman, and blah, blah, blah. They dismissed that appeal. They didn't say it's unconstitutional. They dismissed it, which is inherently different. But, please get him. Yes, I got him. But anyway, how is it such a thing? How is that a thing that a man and a man that decide to get married, or a woman and another woman that decide to get married, how is that affecting people, other humans, other citizens in any way? How have we gotten to a point where, okay, it's the elephant in the room, and I'm going to say it, why is religion, why are people with strong religious beliefs so impacted by two other people interacting just with themselves? A man and a man getting married, a woman and a woman getting married, and a man and a woman getting married doesn't affect me at all, regardless of whether I'm married or single. Any kind of marriage has no impact on me, necessarily. It has no direct impact on me. So why is it that people are still allowed in the, not in the legal sense, but just in a, you look at somebody, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are we not shaming publicly shaming people that say the man and a man should be able to get married? Well, it's not. That's my Chicago voice. A man and I can't do my Southern voice right now. Why can't I do that? I don't know. Anyway, but it's okay. I know about some people are going to get upset, but it's kind of a Southern thing. A lot of Southern Baptists very strong and into their religion. But why are these people not shamed? They should be shamed for this. This is it. I'm upset a little bit that it was such a hard decision for the Supreme Court. Why is this even a thing? Why is marriage equality? Why is it even a question? It shouldn't even be a question. In fact, it should be the other way. People that are, quote, opposed to gay marriage. How can you be so pompous as to say, I am opposed to two men or two women expressing their love for one another in this way? How could you be so pompous and backwards? Those people should be shamed. It shouldn't be a hard-fought question for the Supreme Court of the United States. It should be you're opposed to two people who have no impact on you. expressing a formal bond or entering into a formal bond with one another. What the fuck is wrong with you, you backwards hick? What is wrong with you? Marriage equality and the Defense of Marriage Act, I'm glad it's overturned, or I'm glad it was ruled unconstitutional, but let's go further. Shame the people that are so publicly and vehemently opposed to interactions between other people that have literally no impact on them. It's mind-boggling, and it's a good day for civil rights, but I think it's still, in a way, it's still indicative of how far we as a species need to evolve. That those kinds of thoughts, I need to defend marriage, or I am opposed to gay marriage, is still a non-shamed or just a looked down upon. Maybe not, perhaps not overt shaming, but just what's wrong with you? Why do you have these backwards thoughts? Why are you so impacted by the other interactions of two people? It doesn't make it makes no sense to me that is still a thing. So again, yeah, I think it's a little bit indicative of how far we still have yet to go as a species. But it's still a landmark day for civil rights at the federal level. Marriage equality is a thing. The federal government cannot and will not outlaw gay marriage. But the question is, and here's the scary part that maybe not a lot of people understand, at the state level, that's why Proposition 8 was dismissed instead of ruled on overtly. The Supreme Court has left the door open for states to still define marriage however they see fit. And the buzz term, or the phrase that a lot of people use is legislate. The states can still legislate discrimination to a certain extent. So take that for what you will. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Sure to drop a like on this video. If you did enjoy, I'm out.